Hey there, friend. What's going on? Welcome back. Glad you made it. It's another So-So production. Hope you're a long-time listener, and if it's your first time, welcome to the show, boys and girls, ladies and gents. It's Friday, dude. It's Friday. It's windy outside. What do we say this week? Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Go a little bit slower. Slow it down. Pump the brakes. Why are we always in a rush? That's what I told myself. That's what I wanted to remind you guys. And yeah, I wanted to remind you guys of just slowing it down just a wee bit. And I had to actually listen to myself as well. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we say a lot of things and then we gotta follow through. We say a lot of things, but you gotta follow through because you can't just say things and then not follow through, because that's when it becomes just empty promises. This guy doesn't want to be making any empty promises. That's what we talked about here. What are we talking about here? We talk about everything here. Making yourselves better, making ourselves better. Doing a little bit of inventory, checking ourselves, being objective, looking at ourselves without any biases, so we can call our own bullshit, so that we can look at societal things that are going on and be like, hey man, hey dude, hey lady, whatever you're doing, that's kind of BS too. You know what I mean? But you can't do that without calling your own BS, and sometimes you gotta call your own BS, dude. And yeah, I got a little bit of a check yesterday. It's been a little bit of a check-in time for all of us, right? We're checking this and that. We're like, yeah, this needs to be better, and that could be better, and if only they improve this, and if only, well, what about you? What are you doing? What am I doing, right? That's what I'm asking myself. That's what I asked myself a while ago. And it's nice to see people who are, and that's the thing, man. I try to surround myself with positive people, with good people who are also doing that good old checking off the boxes, dude. Just making sure you're keeping in check. It's good to keep in check. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And that's what I mean, man. Yeah, just keeping inventory. There are a few, one or two little items that I'd like to also be able to, take control over, be in charge of, and not just be complacent about it. And your boy doesn't beat around the bush, man. I got a little vicey poo here and again, and every now and again I like to smoke a little cigarettes. You know what I'm talking about? And that's not good, man. That's not good. I don't want to be setting that example for anybody else. I don't want to be doing that for me, because I'm 31, man. I cannot be going into I don't want to be that 40-year-old dude just like still smoking cigarettes. It's something I'm gonna have to work on. It's been a struggle, not gonna lie to you. It's not easy peasy, but it's doable, dude. It's just you gotta try different things. We've tried the cold turkey method, didn't go too well. Not a fan of supplementing with gums or the other vape machine thingies that they got going on, that you look like a dragon, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm not up for that, but I am up for doing an inventory check and recognizing where we are, dude. It's just, nobody's perfect. This boy's not perfect, your guy's not perfect, full of flaws. Try and work on and minimize them. But that's the thing, we can't just be always constantly looking at everywhere else and be like, well, that needs to be fixed and this needs to be fixed, and they're not doing this right. And if I was only, you know what I mean? It's just like, do a little bit of inventory check, dude. Are you doing everything in your life correctly? Probably not. Are you taking the best care of yourselves? Probably not. The most, you know what I mean? I take wonderful care of myself, and I take pride in living a meticulous life. I like to be organized. I like to be tidy. I like to exercise. I have many hobbies, right? I like to paint. I like to listen to music, read, do research, come spit a few jokes out for the peepsies, or at least attempt to. You know what I'm talking? Mostly spitting at this point, not a lot of joking, but that's what it is, dude. Trying to spit out there, but I gotta keep it real, and that's the thing, man. I'm looking at people who are doing it, and thank you guys very much for all the love and support in every shape or form that I receive, whether it's through the likes, whether it's through the views, or whether it's other people doing great things, whether it's in the comedy realm or any other realm. Because I look up to I try to learn from everybody. And that's what it is, man. Recognizing areas where you need to work on and actually work on it. So, yeah, with that being said, we've tried the cold turkey method. It didn't go so well. We're gonna just pace it. We're gonna reduce the number of smokes, as we said. We're gonna reduce the number of smokesies, and hopefully we'll get it down to a manageable. If it's, if we can reduce it to 5, that'd be sweet. You know what I mean? Set a standard for yourself. Do something a little bit, and it's fine. We'll we'll work up to a day in this coming week where we're not having any cigarettes, and that's gonna feel great. I'm just like mentally trying to get there, but I want you to know we're in it together. Whatever you're struggling with, maybe you're struggling, and that's the thing. You gotta find things to improve upon. You can't just be sitting back and be like, "I'm all gooch, bro. I got it down on this." No, 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 no. There's a ton of room that needs to be improved upon, and you know what good is anything you do if you're not healthy and you're not around for peepsies, dude. So that's the thing. I'm like, yeah, I can't be that 40 or 50-year-old, because that's the thing, man. I remember a portion of why I lost my dad, I guess, was because of his smoking habit. And like, I never even smoked as a kid or anything, dude. I started late. But that's the thing. I'm telling you, it's not the right thing to do for you. And I'm saying it out loud so that I can hear it and put it out into words. And I've written it. Last night, I'm sitting down writing, journaling. Write a couple of jokes, but mostly journal, and like try not to cry about it. You know what I'm talking about? Don't smoke any more cigarettes, because it's not good for your health. It's not good for your longevity, dude. And that's what it is, man. I want to be able to, if one day, you know, if I have kids, I want to be able to like play around with them. And that's the thing. I don't even want kids, but I'm just saying, because you never know. What if I'm like, you know, what if I'm 45 and I have a baby, dude? That's the thing. I don't want to be that 45-year-old that's just had a baby that's not able to like play ball with the baby. That's what I'm saying, dude, or whatever. That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to be. Another portion of it, to be honest with you guys, is societal. Because again, like we say, oh, we want to try to be a little bit, you know, we want to be better. Well, how do you become better? You analyze yourself, you criticize yourself, you try to make yourself better in aspects of it. And that's the thing. You try to, you know, trying to achieve that little bit of spiritual enlightenment, a little bit of awareness, a little bit of, you know, objective, unbiased view of yourself, of the world, so you can make sense of it all, man. But I can't be coming in here and smoking up to 15 cigarettes a day, 12 cigarettes a day on average. That's not good. We need to reduce the numbers. It's not, you know, that's the thing. It's all right. It's okay. I'm not coming down. And if that's the thing, man, if you are a smoker out there, let's do it together. Let's reduce the numbers. Find something that works for you. You know what? I'm going to be munching on a lot more food. That's what I'm telling myself. It's summer. It's spring and summer right now. I'll stay more active. Got a ton of ideas that I need to be working on. That's the thing. I'm going to just be occupying my time, hopefully saying it out loud, making these plans, writing them down. Again, keeping the inventory for reals, because you can't, you know, sometimes you don't keep the real inventory, right? You know what it is. We all do that. Whatever it is, man. We all, you know what when sometimes we just let it slip. And it may be a financial inventory. It may be a relationship inventory. It may be a little inventory that you need to do on yourself just to keep things improving. Because if you're not improving, you're either being stagnant or you're regressing. And we don't want either of those two. We want improvement and progress, dude. And that's the thing. A lot of things we're doing, it's 7-8 months of consistency, coming in, making connections, making you guys hopefully laugh, making you guys think about different stuff. But that's the thing, man. What do we say here? It's Zen City. We want to be just more balanced. We want to we want to be more spiritually enlightened. We want to get in touch with our surroundings. And that's the thing. I intend to go out in nature, do more hikes, do more good things. And yeah, man, I encourage everybody else out there, if you've not picked up a cigarette, please don't pick up a cigarette. But if you have picked up a cigarette, put it down, bro. Put it down, count them, reduce them, stop them any way, shape, or form you like. Maybe try the gum, maybe try whatever it is. Let's just call a spade, all right? Cigarettes aren't cool, they're not fun. And yeah, man, it never occurred to me, even in high school, I never thought it was fun. I started when I was like 20, right? I never thought they were hip, never thought and that's the thing. It's been one of those things that I now have to realize and objectively look at it and be like, yeah, man, this is not something that I want to continue to do in later life. And that's the thing. We're going to reduce it, and if we have any hiccups, we're not going to get in our feet, because that's the thing. Before, I think, you know, my younger self, that, you know, with myself, I get very competitive, and if I fail at something, I'm like, oh, you failed, and like, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Let's not set ourselves up for failure. I know I'm probably going to have a cigarette or two here and again, so I'm not going to say I'm completely quitting right now, but I am mindfully trying to reduce those numbers, and hopefully we can work our way to reduce them to a manageable amount. And after that, just get busy, baby. Grab an apple, bite into it, forget about the cigarette. And that's what that is, dude. That's what that is. Thank you guys for all your love and support. I hope whatever you're going through, whether positive or negative, that you're in control of it. I don't want anybody to become complacent, and I don't want anybody to become just talked about this before, dude. Philosophical zombies, you know what I'm saying? Just walking about life, beep bop boop. Not actually considering anything, not thinking anything, not forming any opinions of them for themselves, not having a voice. And I want to do that for myself. And I gotta recognize little things that need to be tweaked in my life. Can't just pretend that it's all gooch. We gotta fix things. We gotta, tackle it at the root. And a lot of that root comes from everything's mental. Everything's mental, because at the end of the day, it's all internal, and whatever it is, I need to work on that and figure it out and reduce it and get control of it. And this is something that I can do. I'm sure I can do it, and I'm sure you can do it too. I'm sure you can do it too. Thank God for all the technology, all the access to amenities nowadays, and it's beautiful outside. Go get some exercise, and that's what I've been trying to demonstrate, and do a little bit more activity outdoors myself. So I occupy myself with doing more positive things rather than, getting busy at home in my routine and then chain smoking a few cigarettes every now and again. That's not gooch, dude. That's not gooch. So let's try to minimize the numbers, get a handle of things, and that's the thing. You should always try to, that's what I try to do, man. Try to better myself, and honestly, it's been going well. It's been going well in terms of all the other positive things that I'm doing. I feel really good about it. I'm really happy about the consistency of my workouts, dude. It's now been years that it's been a part of my life. I cannot not get up and not have a workout. So I'm doing good positive things to supplement it, but at the same time, I do need to reduce the numbers. And mind you, I'll tell you this, man, before COVID, your boy had a little bit of a good, or at least a better handle on his smoking habit. COVID kind of exasperated it, or at least it provided me with an excuse to let it go and not be mindful of it. And that's what I just gotta pull it back, dude. Just pull it back and pace myself. That's what it is, man. What's the point of all this? What's the point of trying? What's the point of trying to do good things if you're not going to be around to enjoy it, or if you're not going to be in a good, healthy condition to be of? And that's the thing. I want to be of service to other people, and what other, if I'm ill, if I can't walk around, or if I develop some sort of a disease later on, what good am I to people? Nothing, dude. Nothing. No good. And that's no bueno. Got something in my eye, probably an eyelash. Bear with me a few seconds. Got it. Happens all the time. Your boy gets a lot of eyelashes. They're all man-made, homegrown, grain-fed, but sometimes I'll get them in the eyeball and I gotta just do a little bit of tweaking, flick it out, and it's all done and over with. But that's the thing, man. Pace yourself, love yourself. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. As much as I love other people, and as much as that's the thing, I love myself quite a bit, but I always love other people more. But that's the thing, I'm trying to and that I always want the best for people, whether it's friends or a lover or just neighborhood peepsies. I always want the best for people. I always want them to be uplifted, happy, dancing, doing all that jazz, the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta look at that and be that wanting person for myself too. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes, we want the best thing for other people. It's just sometimes it's well, why don't you want it for yourself? And it's not that I don't want it for myself. It's just sometimes, again, because of lifestyles, because of the pace of life, again, slow it down. Because of the pace of life, we get so much caught up into the momentum of the BS mentality, the hustle and grind, the constant, go. And part of that is whatever it is, you pick up a couple of nasty habits here and there. It's just good to be aware of it and kick it. And we're gonna kick it together, dude, little by little, okay? Reduce it. It doesn't have to be 15 cigarettes a day. It doesn't have to be 12. We can reduce it, make it 10, make it 5, make it 3, make it 2, make it 1, make it none. Little by little, one baby step at a time. And it's not a race. I'm not competing with you. You're not competing with me. We're all just checking ourselves, right? And I hope this isn't even a concern for you. I hope the majority of people are smart enough to realize early on that these are not cool things to be doing. And yeah, man, I don't want to be, it's a weird struggle, right? Because prior to coming online and talking to you guys, it would have been just me living my bestest life, and no one's the wiser, whatever. I can do whatever I want, no accountability. But now that I've decided to go down this path, and I want to be focusing on comedy, dude. And in order to be focusing on comedy, I should be occupying myself with everything else that has to do with comedy, and a big portion of anything, whether again, that's my job, but again, if I'm not healthy, if I can't, it's just, yeah, I don't want to build something that I can't be around to enjoy. That's what I'm trying to do. And this is, I'm in it for the long run, and I got to look at my health as the long run as well, dude. If I'm going to be 31 right now, if I want to be living up to like 90 or 100, which is reasonable these days, man. If you actually take care of yourself, 100 is not out of reach. I'm just saying, you know? And that's the thing. So I got another potential 60 years on this life. I don't know. I'm just who knows? Who knows? Who knows, right? I don't got the answers, but I'm just trying to say we can pace ourselves, and that's the thing, man. I do a portion of me because I try to keep everything honest with you guys. I talk about everything, and that's a portion of my life that needs tweaking and bettering, and nobody's perfect. I've got my flaws, and I'm working on it, do little by little. But I do want to make sure that if, yeah, I don't want anybody thinking. I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to make a bad example. At the same time, I don't want to, I never even thought anybody would be even looking at me as an example. But that's the thing, we all look at each other. That's like, not that anybody, we all look. I've got people, I was just talking to my brother yesterday, I've got people in the neighborhood that are becoming, for me now, neighborhood staples. I walk by, I'm like, I know that dude. I walk by, I'm like, I know this girl. This girl does her jog every day. That guy's standing by that corner every day, or like whatever. Man, eyelashes are just flying in my eye today, dude. Killing me. I apologize. But that's what I'm saying, dude. I want to be a positive stable. Somebody that's, good lord, this is, I think I got it. Ton of eyelashes, guys. Nope. Something in my eye, dude. Gonna bear with it, whatever. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Good thing with eyes, you've got two. And you want to maintain both, so let's not lose any. But point that I'm trying to make is, yeah, man, I want to be a good example both for myself, for my non-existing kid or kids, and for the plural kids out there who look up to younger adults, because I know I did that, and like, and here we are. This is another realm that we're stepping, and that's the thing. Luckily, I've talked about I don't think there's anything that we haven't talked about in terms of, like, I'm very open about a lot of things. I don't hide anything. I'm very much an open book. But that's the thing. I remember when I was younger, I'd be looking up to people that I thought were a little bit older, who, you know, that's the thing. I'm not saying, but I just want to make sure I'm doing my best. I just want to make sure I'm doing my best. I'm not, you know, it's just an inventory check, you guys. That's the thing. It is an inventory check, and we need to do these things. I can't be coming in here and telling you guys, go get it, be positive, make you guys laugh, do this and that, and then go chain smoke 10 to 12 cigarettes a day. That's not cool. So just gonna be trying to stay mindful of that and work on it. That's all I'm saying, man. Staying focused and pacing ourselves. And right now we're on a good track. I'm cooking up some ideas, just, you know, get the creative juices going. And I want to be incorporating more art stuff, more fun interactive stuff. And we're taking it day by day, man. It's been a couple of windy days out here. It's mid-April. April showers brings May flowers, so I'm still waiting for the weather to warm up. But as soon as it's nice outside, we're going to be heading outside, maybe into the little parks, maybe side of the streets, finding cool peepsies, maybe having a little chit chat. But interactions and being more collaborative, that's what I want to be doing. And yeah, in order to be able to do all those things, I need to be preserving my energy and allocating it towards more positive things, and just trying to be mindful is all. Don't be, again, I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to be just like going through my life not questioning things, not questioning myself, because that's when you stop and you become a thing. And I don't ever want to become a fixed identity. The I within me is constantly growing and evolving. Well, sometimes revolving, who knows? No, you know what I'm saying though. But like, my identity is constantly shedding layers, trying to add better things to myself, and I don't ever want to put myself in a box where I'm like, yeah, I'm that dude. Especially when it's got like negative connotations, or there's certain things that could be fixed. We could fix it, dude. There's nothing that we can't achieve, and it's just a matter of talking about it, dude. It's just a matter of realizing that we're all humans. Nobody's like, you know, nobody's got anything over another. Everybody's got their weaknesses, everybody's got their strengths. But if you look within, And there's so many different tools that you could use. I'm telling you guys these that I want to be practicing more of it myself. Meditation, and I do that a ton. Sitting down in silence, 10-20 minutes sometimes, just thinking about my thoughts, thinking about my reality, thinking about what's going on in the world, trying to make sense of it, declutter, come back with better energy. Another aspect of my life that I realized is that I do like to dive into things. I do have a ton of energy and I do like to be doing a lot. That's why I think for a lot of people, maybe you guys can relate. A portion of why I like to smoke is because it keeps me constantly or at least there's the illusion of constantly being busy or like doing something, and it's just like I want to be allocating that illusion, or rather, attempts of doing something and not making any excuse and actually doing more. And again, not being too harsh on myself, just being real. It is what it is. Just being real, you guys. Just being real, and that's it. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. It's not the worst thing, but it's not a good thing either. So if we can change it, we can reduce it. Let's work on it and do it. And I encourage you guys to do it as well. I don't want you guys to be having heart attacks at 45 or 50, dude. Not cool, dude. Not cool. So I want you guys be in, tip-top shape so you can go ahead and like these videos, dude. What's the point if you're not liking the videos, dog? Jokesies, but for real, support your boy on Patreon, watch the full-length videos on YouTube. And that's how we do it, man. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and every once in a while, what do we say? What do we say? I can't hear you. Okay, fine, you're not here, but like surprises, that's what we said, man. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of surprise sessions for you guys. But that's what we do. Keep it loosey-goosey, work on yourselves. I'll work on myself. We'll come back, do a little bit of powwow. I know everybody's on their way, taking care of their beautiful lives, working on themselves, working on their families, growing, helping each other get uplifted. And that's the thing, man. It's good to be encouraged to do positive things. It's good to be reminding ourselves to be doing positive things. And it's also okay to, I don't take anything too like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't take too much, like, I'm very serious in certain aspects of like certain things. It's like bing bang boom. Certain things I gotta leave a little bit of leeway and a little bit of time and be patient for it to, I guess, take its natural progression or like natural path. And I feel like I'm at a good stage in life, but it's also nice to be able to come back and be like, hey man, are there any places that you could improve upon? And yeah, there's always places that we could improve upon. And that's what I want everybody to do. Because it's easy to just like sit back and we're like, oh, the world's a mess, the government's this, and then my school's that, my job is that. Well, it's like, okay, all those things, maybe there's a little portion of it that you can control, but if there are things that you can control, specific to you, then we've got no excuses, you know what I mean? Nobody's like, for me, it's like, low-key is the six, dude. Nobody's like, bending my arm, forcing me to do it, but it's just there. I should be able to make a better decision. That's where that personal responsibility that we've always been talking about comes in. That's where that notion of free will that I really believe in comes in. And that's the thing. If I'm complacent smoking half a pack a day, that's not gooch, dude. That's not cool. That's your boy not thinking. That's your boy not being present. Because if I'm really being present, then I really gotta question myself and be like, is this the smartest thing that you're doing? Is this really wise? Is this really cool? No. The answer is a big fat no. So we're gonna just, be mindful, remind ourselves of our little flaws, because nobody's perfect. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, dude. That's what it is. And that's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing. Not easy, but with the help of each other, I think we can do it. I think we can do it together, boys and girls. That's what it is. Thank you for coming in here and letting me be a part of your journey. And also, you guys, thank you for being a part of mine, man. We're growing. Do you guys see it? Little tiny baby steps at a time, every day coming in here, every other day rather, but like making progress, man. That's what it is. I'm very happy, very thankful. I'm so appreciative of everything that I've got. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Got a roof over my head. I got food in my belly. I've got wonderful, wonderful people in my life. And yeah, little by little, I want to be adding on to it. I want to be making it more, and I want to be encouraging you guys to take those positive steps as well. Take those initiatives, dude. Find your passions, concentrate on them, allocate your energy towards that. Put your blinders on. Don't listen to nobody else. Come listen to this guy, and then subscribe on Patreon, because like that's what it is. And go live your life. or something, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's not, yeah. The only thing I want to, yeah, I can't, sometimes in certain aspects of my life, I'm very critical of myself, and I've had to be for the sake of survival, but I think this one little thing I've let go, and it's just like, it's not cool, dude. It's not cool. It's time to reel it back in, baby. Or reel it back in, pull it out of the water. It's gonna be a tough fight, but you know, I like a challenge, dude. Speaking of challenges, you guys, I love a good challenge. I need to fuck. Can I put it out there? Can I put it out there? Okay, I'm gonna put it out there. Why not? Just put it out there. I feel like I need a challenge of some sorts. I need to maybe either think of a challenge, and here's the thing, man. Like, the athlete inside me, there's still, I'm just like, is there any sort of sports that I could, like, I need something big. That's the thing. I need something like challenging to kind of, I don't know, maybe that's what I'm telling myself, but I feel like I do want to be doing something physical somehow, because I still feel like I'm not 20 anymore, 31, but I'm like not, you know, I've still got a ton of energy, and I'm just like wondering, see, that's the thing, I can't play professional soccer anymore. That's like out of the question, dude. I'm not gonna be running, chasing balls no more. That's not gonna be my thing. Can't be. Maybe golf. Maybe that's just. I need something to maybe. Yes, the thing. I need to find a spot. I've been thinking about jogging and running. Maybe that's something. Competitive running, maybe. Can I do marathons? Maybe. I don't know. I used to be, like I said, man, I used to personal train. I used to be a gym rat. I used to really be into bodybuilding, but I stopped doing that. I do my regular workouts, but I do need a little, I don't know. We'll have to find a sport or something to accommodate. I wish, yeah, maybe martial arts, maybe? Maybe like a jujitsu class. Everywhere is closed right now, but when things, I've been thinking about jujitsu, dude, or like some sort of mixed martial arts. Because that's the thing, you go in there and like you exercise, or you know, kick butt, or get your butt kicked in my case, probably in the first couple of months or whatever. That's the thing, at least, you know, work on something, learn a new skill, and that's what it is. We're gonna have to try something out, and until we try, we're not gonna get it. But that's it. Maybe I'll go. I've tried jogging once. Was it last week or a couple of weeks ago? Worked out pretty well, but again, it's still a little bit chilly willy sometimes. Still waiting for it to warm up. I know, weather excuses and all that stuff, but that's the thing. Thinking outside the box, trying to come up with better ways. Fairly active. I go for walks and hikes, but it's just like, yeah, I do need, there's a little bit inside of me that's just like, man, is there anything that you could, like, I'm trying to think. Maybe, yeah, because, like, what professional sports that I could get like competitive into just as like a hobby, dude. Cause a little competition. What can I do? At like 31, you can't. Can I do? I can maybe do curling, dude. Maybe curling, or like, what about target practice? But that's not really like. I guess it is a sport because they have it, I think, in the Olympics, right? And the Olympics is coming up, dude. They got target practice, or like shooting or whatever. Archery, maybe. Archery, maybe. Just thinking out loud, you guys, thinking out loud, and hoping, what, yeah, is there anything you guys can come up with, a nice little challenge? If you, yeah, it's like, don't come, yeah, like, I don't know, maybe we can figure something out together. Anyways, just putting it out there. Boys and girls, I love you. Thank you very much. That's all it is, man. We got to think about ourselves, work on it, and try to make it better. I love you guys. Thank you all for your love and support. Go ahead and like these videos if you like them, on Instagram, on YouTube. Follow me on Patreon if you like. Support your boy. And again, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Friday, all day, every day, in no particular order except the order that it comes in. Again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. All right, don't get it twisted. Let's do it, boys and girls. Sending you all a lot of love, a lot of support. I'll see you guys here for the Patreon edition tomorrow morning or sometime in the afternoon, but you know it's going to be Saturday. Stay safe out there. Have a great start to your weekend. Peace out, everybody.